This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another sports catastrophe birthday boy. And this birthday boy is a star pitcher for the Seattle Mariners. Basically, he's the greatest Seattle pitcher of all time. Well, since King Randy Johnson. Anyway, Felix Hernandez was born April 8, 1986, so now he's 35 years old, from Venezuela. Played for Seattle from 2005 to 2019. He's famous for throwing a perfect game August 2012 for the Mariners against the Rays in Seattle. In fact, it's the last time there's been a perfect game. Man, 8 years since a perfect game has been thrown? That's got to be like a record or something like that. I don't know. The last time there was like a massive stretch without a perfect game. Anyway, King Felix set the record for most strikeouts by a Mariners pitcher in 2016 when he beat Randy Johnson's name. And he's got the most wins, surpassing Jamie Moyer. So anyway, this six-time All-Star and AL Cy Young winner in 2010. He got the most wins by a pitcher in Major League Baseball in 2009. So anyway, was prospect for Venezuela and all that. One of his idols, fellow Venezuelan Freddie Garcia, was pitching for the Mariners. So basically, Felix wanted to play for Seattle. He could have had the Yankees or Braves, but he chose Seattle. It was amazing. So basically, amazing. When he came to his first pitching performance, he was 19 years old, 118 days. He was the youngest pitcher in the major league since Jose Rijo in 1984. King Felix had some issues. He could have pitched for the in the World Baseball Classic, but Seattle didn't want him to hurt his arm and all that. He actually wore 59 his first season in 2005, but switched to 34 after Freddie Garcia got traded. King Felix had a lot of weight issues, but he made a workout regimen and basically he did fantastic. As I said, he led the majors with wins with 19 wins. Kind of pathetic, don't you think? Sometimes, usually 20 wins. But anyway, he almost won the AL Cy Young, but Zach Greinke of the Royals beat him to it. However, he would put up a Cy Young season in 2010. He got a 5-year extension. And he did pretty good for himself. He didn't have a good win-loss record. However, people looked at his other stats. He led the league in ERA, innings pitched, innings per start, quality starts, fewest hits per 9 innings, and second in strikeouts and complete games. 13 and 12 wasn't that good, but still, 2.27 ERA, 232 Ks. It reminds me of Dave Steve in 1985 when he was 14 and 13 and should have won the Cy Young. But they focused on wins, and Brett Severhagen got it with 20 wins. Anyway, his 13 wins were the fewest by a starting pitcher to win the Cy Young in a non-shortened season. Fernando did that in 1981, 13 wins, but it was strike shortened. He probably would have had 18 or 19. So King Felix pitched a perfect game August 2012, as I said. The fourth no-hitter in team history. Joining Randy Johnson and Chris Bosio for throwing no-hitters / perfect games as an individual, as one of the no-hitters were combined. Hernandez signed a 7-year deal. In 2013, he was doing pretty well for himself, but injuries would ruin him, in a sense. He would sign a deal with the Braves for $1 million, but he didn't play because of COVID-19 and all that. However, King Felix would have a cheering section named after him in Seattle, the King's Court, where everyone wears yellow. King Felix t-shirts and the yellow placard with the large K for strikeouts and all that. Over 1,500 fans usually come by with these things and all that. It's kind of nice. Anyway, King Felix has a wife and 2 kids. So that's nice. So anyway, King Felix, greatest Seattle Mariners pitcher of all time. And Randy Johnson would have been if he just stayed in Seattle, but Seattle figured they needed to get rid of him when the time is nigh. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.